I speak now to Jack Valero, who's the founder of Catholic Voices in the UK and joins us from London with more. Great to have you on the programme. Welcome. Jack, just how significant and symbolic was the meeting between the Pope and Grand Ayatollah al-Sistani in his residence in Najaf?
Yes, it's one of the most important trips of the Pope. I mean, he's going into a war zone, and now he's talking to one of the most important religious authorities in the world, in the Muslim world. What's really nice is to see that the meeting lasted 50 minutes, almost twice as long as was scheduled. And one of the posters in the street had this thing: "You are part of us, and we are part of you." The Pope has come, as he said, as a pilgrim of peace, following in the footsteps of Christ, the Prince of Peace. So his message is, we have all these different religions. We can live in peace. We have the same God. We should not allow violence in our religions. And this is a very important message in Iraq, which has suffered from war for so many decades. As the Pope has said, we've been praying for Iraq for decades.
And practically, how do you think support from the Grand Ayatollah Sistani could help Christians in Iraq?
Well, he's a great authority. He's been 30 years. He's 90 years old. He's the most important authority in the Shia world. The Pope has these two aims in his trip. On the one hand, to preach peace and non-violence, and to try to get another narrative in this land which has been at war for so long. And on the other is to protect persecuted Christians and other persecuted minorities. For example, when he went to Ur today, he started speaking about the Yazidi, who are also a persecuted minority. Christians have gone down from 1.4 million to less than 250,000 in a very short time since the Iraq war of the beginning of the 21st century. And that's very worrying in a country which was one of the first countries where Christianity expanded to from Israel.
Jack, let me just interrupt you there. We're looking at these beautiful pictures of Ur in Iraq. Talk to us about the symbolism and significance of the Pope going there.
Yes, it's a wonderful, I mean, it's the birthplace of Abraham. John Paul II had wanted to go there in 1999 and it was not possible. In the end, the talks with Saddam Hussein fell through. And now this Pope, the first Pope to visit Ur, the birthplace of Abraham, the Abraham which is respected by all by Judaism, Islam, and Christianity as the father of our religion. And it's such a great symbol that we're united here in Ur, in this ancient place where Abraham started his journey. So it's the imagery is amazing, and now he's there, he's praying there, and the whole world is looking. So I think he's looking towards a new narrative for religion, which is religion is a religion of peace. And against violence, and we can overcome these problems we've had so far.
And the theme that the Pope chose, we are all brothers, how important is that? And again, how important is interfaith dialogue for the Pope?
This Pope has had interfaith dialogue in his mind ever since he started. And first, obviously with the other non-Catholic Christians, as we approached the anniversary of the Reformation a couple of years ago, and then with all the religions, when he went to Israel, he went to the wall with an imam and a rabbi who were friends of his, and then he had this meeting 2 years ago with the head of the Sunni Muslims, Al Tayed, and signed this document for peace for the world. In 2019. And so he has been throughout his pontificate really keen on saying that we should live together and we should work together for peace and prosperity of the nations. I mean, in Iraq also, he has come to say that we must rebuild this country. We mustn't just say, put up with what's going on, but achieve peace and then rebuild the country so people can live in peace and prosperity.
Jack Valero, founder of Catholic Voices UK, thank you very much indeed for your time today and your analysis. We appreciate it.
Thank you.